Hi, I'm Randy and welcome to Chiang Mai, Sabai Mai Kap. And this is my girlfriend Joy.
สวัสดีเจ้า I'm Joy. I'm a local here.
So I'm an expat. Well, I'm a half an expat. I divide my time between California and Chiang Mai. And one of the questions I hear all the time is, how much does it really cost to live here in Chiang Mai?
So Randy, could you please tell me how much does it cost to live here?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And as a couple, as a local Thai and as a semi-expat, we're, I think, in a great position to actually accurately answer that question for you. And the answer is, what are you looking for? Because you might be a backpacker on a budget, and you might be wondering, can I live here for $500 a month? We're going to find out if you can. And there's other people that move to Thailand. They're really not on a low budget. They just love the country and want to find out how much does it cost to have a good quality lifestyle here. We're going to show you that.
I'm very excited about this.
Okay, me too. Let's go. So we're going to start our housing tour at a place that some of you might actually find somewhat depressing. But I really want to start at the least expensive just to show you how inexpensively you can live here if you really have to be on a really bargain budget. We're on a really nice, quiet soi. This is located just one block from the Tapai Gate of the old city. So it's actually a wonderful location, very quiet little street. The rent here in this room is only 3,400 baht. They also have rooms for 3,000 baht that are a little bit smaller, but they're not available right now. That includes free Wi-Fi, free TV with English-speaking channels, free use of a nice little balcony area. Here's the hotel right now. To show you medium-priced housing, we are at the Riverside Condominium Complex. Right behind me are the spirit houses for the building and the Ping River. And I'll turn around so you can see, there we go. There's the condominium complex. And we're gonna see a studio apartment and a one-bedroom. I'm interrupting our own video with an important announcement. If you're serious about maybe moving to Chiang Mai, please don't miss this video. It's one of the most important ones we've ever done. It'll not only give you keys to a happy life in Chiang Mai, but also give you some specific things that you can do for a happy and healthy life. So this will be the last apartment that I show you. This is at the Astra, which is one of the nicer and newer condominium projects here in Chiang Mai. They're actually condos, but like typically in Thailand, the owners individually rent them out like apartments, either monthly or on an annual basis. So you're going to notice at the Astra, everything is new and beautiful and modern, but it's more expensive. And also you get less space in your apartment as compared to the older buildings. So that concludes the housing portion of this video. I hope you found it helpful. You can see there's a huge range of housing options from literally under $100 a month to, I think the most expensive unit we saw was just 600 something. And even that is incredibly cheap by American standards. I've spent almost that amount for one night in a hotel in California. Good ways to find an apartment when you're here. One is simply to walk into a building. If it's a large building, sometimes there's a rental agent right there that's authorized to show units for the condominium owners. There's a big website for all of Thailand called phaswas.com, which is by far the most complete site for finding housing. And it's a great place to go just to look and kind of see what places cost and what they're like in the city in which you want to live. The disadvantage to it I found is it's really outdated. You'll get excited about a place, call them and find out it was rented like 3 months ago. There's also Facebook groups for housing here as well. I'll also leave a link for a local real estate agent that is quite popular in terms of finding housing for both locals and expats. So probably the second thing people think about when they think about budget is food. So we're going to do this a little bit differently. People normally just talk about food. We're going to literally show you food. So every time we have a meal, including right now, what did you get, Joy?
Rice with deep fried fish served in black pepper sauce.
And I got an all-day breakfast. I've got an omelet, bacon, chicken sausage, and garlic bread. So we're going to put the prices of everything that we order so you can see what real meals cost in Chiang Mai. We're going to do it for, I don't know, the next few days, maybe all week. And we go to all kinds of places. We go to really cheap places, just noodle shops. And we go to nicer places. Right now we're at the Mushroom Cafe. which is kind of like, I'd say, intermediate price,
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
type places. So this is a great chance for you to see exactly what food costs in Chiang Mai. So we know that you don't want to eat in restaurants all the time. So we're in Lotus, which is kind of like, it's one of many stores here in Thailand. It's kind of like Target or Walmart, a department store with a big grocery store. So we're going to show you some prices of food, the kind of stuff you might be buying to make food at home. So we're here at a motorcycle rental shop. They're all over Chiang Mai. And we thought we would shoot this here because motorcycles are the main way to get around Chiang Mai for sure. And to rent one, it's about 250 baht per day or 3,500 per month. And they're pretty lax on what you have to show them. All they really want is money for their rental. So they don't really care normally if you've got a license, a Thai license, even a US license. They typically just ask for a passport and a deposit of 3,000 baht. That's kind of the norm.
Yes.
And of course, walking is free. Chiang Mai is a really walkable city if you're here on a budget. But there's also other things that you can do. You can rent, you can use a song tao.
Yes, or we call red taxi here in Chiang Mai, and the price for Song Tao is start from 30 baht per person, and the price is going to be more expensive. Like it can go up to 40 to 50 baht per person if you want to go out a bit out of town, or it depends on how far the destination is.
Okay, and what about tuk-tuks? Those are popular.
This is a very popular mode of transportation here among foreigners, and the price is like start from 80 baht and can be up more like to 400 or 500 baht. You have to ask the price clearly before you get on the tuk-tuk.
And people also use Grab here, which is pretty much like what we think of as Uber. Or Lyft in the United States. But it's a lot more affordable here. I would say to take a ride that's maybe 10 minutes, it might be only like 100, 120 baht. So it's a really affordable way to get around.
And fixed rate.
Yeah, and air conditioned, which the Song Taos and the tuk-tuks definitely are not. That concludes part one of our two-part series on the costs of living in Chiang Mai. There's just so much information, we decided to divide it up into two videos. Let's take a look at the costs we have so far. You've seen how incredibly inexpensive life can be here in Chiang Mai, so the real question is, how much do you need to spend to be happy here for housing and for food? Are you the kind of person that would be happy with 60 baht meals, like I am half the time? Or do you need to spend 2 or 3 times that amount? And are you happy with basically a local life, walking and just taking the occasional Grab and Song Tao? Or would you need a motorcycle or a car? The second video in this series will talk about health insurance and how much it costs and how an expat can get it, and also about visas. They're two very complicated and detailed subjects. Make sure you're subscribed and you ring the notification bell so you'll get a notice of that second video. By the way, I hope you notice something. When you normally watch these videos on the costs of moving to Thailand, it's usually some guy sitting in a chair and talking for 20 or 30 minutes. We went out into the city, we brought you into Chiang Mai. We probably had hundreds of film clips, days and days of editing to bring you a really complete video. So we hope you found it helpful. We hope you'll subscribe and give it a like, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Safe travels.